You know, when Lori and I when we were, first got together, and one of the frustrations of in sex is that I was always, and men, a lot of men are always worried about pleasuring the women, okay? Or, well, supposed to be, okay? And a lot of women go through their whole life and never experience an orgasm in their whole life.
87% of the women never experience orgasm in their lifetime. 80%, 87%. It means when this woman, she meets a man, he thinks it's about him. So he was thinking...
The reason I bring it up is what I did, okay, is because I was in love with this lady, is I went out and got a book, and I would recommend it for any man. A lot of men wouldn't admit this, because of our macho side to us, okay, but I bought a book, and it's a book called How to Make Your Women Have an Orgasm Every Time and Beg for More.
Beg for more.
Now, it sounds dirty, but it's written by a lady, okay, and I will tell you, following the steps, it was all about the gentle and slow, and a lot of it wasn't even about the sexual act. It was a lot about the emotional act, okay, about doing things, okay, for the woman, such as, it was as simple as laying rose petals out on the floor, giving her a back rub, putting her in the bathtub, giving her the candles and some music, giving her that time and
attention,
giving her that romance that she wanted. And I will tell you, since that book, okay, I recommend it. And this lady wrote a little thing, and it says, a man in love as never before. Wait. Oh, man. No. A man will be in love as never before when he is able to give the woman the greatest pleasure he can give her, an orgasm. And when he can do that every time they make love, her love will have no boundaries.
We're all like,
It's really true. That book is written by Dr. Nora Hayden, okay? And it's a great book, okay? You don't have to admit you're going to get it, but I recommend it highly because it's a fantastic book. And women, Christmas is coming, okay?
You can buy a gift to your man.
And he just happens to be selling them out of the back of his car.
Yeah. And if you buy today,
Get a hat and a Talvia book. Let's talk about the handout that we gave you guys real quick. Yeah? Let's talk about this real quick. This is something that we usually do before we start talking, but we wanted to kind of get the flow going. And it gives you a little bit of a general introduction to what is Talvia and how we can start looking into yourself and assess your life. And basically you see here, we have 4 quarters. We claim that all feeling erased from the 4 quarters. You have your economic occupation part of your life, education, spiritual, social, friendship, partner, and family. Whoever doesn't have one, we have one here. Now, basically here, the first step in the process is to assess your feeling with respect to each quarter in your life at the present time. So right now, you're sitting here, you can look at, for example, your economic occupation part of your life. And you can rate yourself from 1 to 10 and say where I am. 1 means the most frustrated, and 10 means the ultimate happiness. Meaning I have a great job, I get well paid, I get recognition, I love it, I get up every day with motivation to go to work, and I love it, and I get back the amount of money or income or recognition that I would like to receive in my life. The second thing about education spiritual. Many people finish high school and went to do a first degree, second degree, doctor, master's. They want to learn a new language. They want to learn many of you have many hobbies that you've learned. So things you always wanted to do, how do you feel about it? Is it frustrating you? Like when I first came to Mexico, I said I have to learn Spanish. I would like to learn Spanish. It's going to make me feel good. And the more I learned, the more satisfied I was with my life, saying, oh, I'm doing something. I'm making a progress. I'm learning something. Same thing like you're coming here. You're listening to something new. And what we care here is to make you feel good, really. Everybody that comes here, this is all comes with love. And we want you to feel the love and learn something new while you're at it.
And spread it.
And spread the love. Now the third and the fourth one are a little heavy because we're talking about social, which is your friends, your close friends, your friends from work, your friends from school, friends from hobbies, friends from hangout area or a certain hobby that you have in common. And then we're talking about your partner, your relationship, which turns into your family eventually, but also your parents, siblings, everybody that's around you in your family. So do kind of like a self-assessment, like a quick check. How do you feel about those?
What kind of feeling do I get from these 4 places? How do I feel? Because some people, they didn't learn a lot in the education, but they feel fine. I feel good with what I know. And if I don't know, I will go and I will learn more. But they feel good. It does not change their feeling. And if it's something that changes your feeling, then we give you information and you'll change it for the better always. So what do you want to do?
Anything else?
No.
And then basically this is your self-assessment. Now you do that and you forget about it because now we're actually showing you a way that you're going to focus each month on one subject in your life. There's 12 corrections. We have the first month starts in the vernal equinox, March 22nd. But it doesn't matter where you are in your life right now. We can start today and move forward because next year you will come to the same time of year, the same different part of your life because you're going to be 1 year older, 1 year wiser, and hopefully happier. And this will mean different. So starting with one thing, focusing on one subject in your life, and then slowly following the book. Now the book is available online. You don't have to purchase it. The information is there at talvia.org. You can start following that. But this is something really neat that we can all get together and have like a support group. And we offer our friendship to you guys. And our love, and so is Dave, and we're all here to share. So anything that if you have questions, if you don't understand, feel free.
Oh, I was just wondering, when I saw these, I was thinking about health and how does that fit in?
Health fits into many of them.
In the educational, because health can be nutrition, and
learn about exercising. It's something that
self-esteem, of course. Self-esteem gets into health, okay? Because the better you see yourself, the better you feel. You know.
גם נפלתי עליהם.
So I hope that everybody that came tonight, okay, will continue to come on more and share this and bring, come with friends. And because it not only is just about this, what we're talking about, it's about this, okay? It also helps us social network in all areas of our life, okay? In all the areas. So not only do we create some real friends within our lives, okay? People that are all on the same path, trying to get to the same place, okay? But we share that with each other, okay? And we're helping each other. And also, I wanted to say on behalf of PB Beach Club, Thelma, okay, something that they're doing here at the PB Beach Club, okay, that I think is spectacular, is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay, that helps you bring yourself closer to your spiritual self, is they have their yoga classes, and last night they were having them, and your first lesson is free, right? Yes. Okay, and after that it's like 40 pesos.
40 pesos for members and 50 pesos for non-members.
So make sure you...
On the beach, 6.50.
Right at sunset, okay? And it's a great, it's a great thing. And do it, and try to tell someone, say, come on down, meet some new friends. Someone asked me, one of my people asked me, someone had sent me an email and said, well, is this religious? Okay. No, this has nothing to do with any kind of religion. It don't matter what you practice, however you are, okay? It has nothing to do with that. It has only to do with betterment and help spread that betterment, because if everyone gets this, Puerto Vallarta will be a better place. People will stop snubbing their nose and start saying good morning, okay? Especially the gringos, okay? No offense, the gringos.
Yeah, please.
Could you please tell us more about